Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Hales here with another art lesson. Today we're going to read a book called The Shape of My Heart, and we're going to make a print. Our prints are going to be based on the story that we read, and they're going to have shapes and colors in them. A print is when you transfer or copy an image onto another piece of paper. So that's what we're going to be doing. So we're going to make paintings, and then we're going to transfer them to another part of our paper or another part of our shape. All right, a friend of mine is going to help me out reading this story.
The Shape of My Heart by Mark Sparing, illustrated by Elise Patterson. This is the shape that we are, the shape of you and me. This is the shape of our eyes, and these are the shapes we might see. This is the shape of the sun, coming up to brighten our day. And these are the shapes that chirp and tweet and flutter away. This is the shape of our mouth. Now, what would you like to eat? Something hot or something cold? Something savory or sweet? This is the shape of my shoes, and this is the shape of your feet, and these are the shapes that pass us by on a noisy, busy street. Whir. This is the shape of my hand, the hand you hold on to. Where are we going, and what will we see? Let's look at the shapes at the zoo. This is the shape I hear you with. Let's be on our way. And this is the shape we come back to at the very end of the day. This is the shape of the pillow where you lay your sleepy head, and this is the shape of the toy that you cuddle up with in bed. This is the shape of the moon, and these are the shapes of the stars. And this is the shape I love you with. This is the shape of my heart. The end.
Lots of artists have made art about hearts or in the shape of hearts. Artist Jim Dine included hearts in lots of his paintings and prints. This is one of his pieces. Now it's our turn. Supplies you're going to need today include a 12 by 18 or a 9 by 12 piece of white paper. You need a paintbrush. You need some tempera paint, or if all you have is acrylic paint, that will work too. If you don't have any tempera paint, You can use oil pastels to transfer an image, or you can use water-based markers like Crayola and a spray bottle. So a painted and printed heart is our goal today. You can use any paint colors you want. I used warm colors. Warm colors make you think of summer and the sun, like red, orange, yellow, and pink. Fold a piece of paper in half, line up your corners and your edges before you make your crease. Have someone help you do this if you need help. Then draw a giant half heart shape, or I like to call it a giant ear, on your folded side of your paper. You're going to cut that shape out. You can cut out right on your line, or you can cut out like I did, a little bit around your line. Open up your paper, and now you have a heart. Here's that shape again if you need to see it. Remember, when you're cutting, move the piece of paper that you're cutting and try to hold your hand with the scissors more still. Here I am again, drawing that heart on my folded paper and cutting it out. Notice that my hand with the scissors is kind of staying in the same place. It's turning a little bit, but my other hand is turning the paper inside my scissors. So both of my hands are doing some work. Now you're going to open up your heart and paint one side of your heart. You're not going to paint both sides. You're going to put a lot of paint down, and you don't have to fill in your whole page. You can paint different shapes, or you can paint polka dots, or you can just put some blobs of paint wherever you want. Now you're going to take the other side of your heart and fold it over the painted side, and you're going to rub the back of that heart pretty firmly. And what you're doing inside of there is you're transferring the paint to the other side of your heart. So when you open it up, you'll have a mirror image of what you painted. Notice that every single mark of paint didn't transfer. There's more white spaces on the right side. That's because some of my paint started to dry, and that's okay. But if you work quickly, you will be able to transfer more or print more of your paint onto the other side. Ta-da, you just made a print. Boys and girls, when this picture dries, you can glue it to a black background, or you can just display it in your house. I will see you next time.